Is it recording?
Okay. Hello, class and professor. My name is Kim Lamb, and today I would like you to meet my angel, my best friend, and my mother, Barbara Lamb.
Hello, class.
And this is Kaylee. This is Austin. 2 new pets she just got. She adopted them from somebody that had to move. Anyhow, today we will be talking about how someone adjusts to all the changes that they go through from middle age and on. As an aging adult, these changes can be difficult to accept, but we can all adapt and live our lives to their fullest. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
It's best you're going to be ready. We're both nervous, so. Anyhow, how did you adjust to middle age with 5 children, full-time job teaching, and a husband that worked for the government that was away a lot of times?
It wasn't easy. I didn't even think about middle age. I just had been doing it for years anyway. And I just never stopped. Just kept doing what I had to do.
You knew you had to take care of us. And,
yeah.
And you did a good job, too.
And made y'all great papers for me.
And rub your feet, too.
Yeah.
And do your hair.
As a teacher, did you find satisfaction and fulfillment in your job?
Oh, definitely. I love teaching. I love children. It was frustrating sometimes that behavior wasn't always good, and you worried about some that just didn't do their work.
You wanted them to learn.
I enjoyed it very much. I miss it.
And you run into a couple of students that you've had that you taught in their adulthood.
Yeah.
And they always remember you. I've been with you at times when they, Miss Lamb. She taught math.
There was one particular student I remember that we did a project on the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
And after he graduated from college, he became a stockbroker, he said, because of that project.
Wow. I know that made you feel. That was fulfillment right there. As your daughter, I'm aware that you were very involved in community and church and civic things. And how did you find time for that? And did that help you?
Yeah, I think church especially. I didn't get involved in a lot of things except church while I was working. Taught Sunday school. And had very many good friends at church, which I still have. After I retired, I got a little more involved in things.
I'm sorry.
He likes to beg you.
Okay, I'm clean. How did it feel when you witnessed your children stepping into their adult lives?
Worried.
Always worried.
Hoping they would make the right choices and do the right things and be successful.
Yeah, I was a little bit late. Finally finishing college, and I'm actually in my middle age now. But it's never too late.
I'm so proud of you, what you're doing, both you and Beverly.
Thank you.
All my children.
Did you find it difficult to adjust to your parents getting older and seeing them?
The most difficult part was they were in Mississippi, which was like 800 miles away, and I didn't get to see them as often as I'd like to. But,
you had all of us, so
yeah,
it was a trip.
I tried to go as often as I could.
I know y'all were very close, too.
Yeah.
We were a close family. After retiring, did you find it, hard to adjust, not having that same schedule and, the job? And
I enjoyed not having a schedule. I miss the children. I miss the teaching, but I've enjoyed my retirement very much.
That's good. That's good. How did you go about planning for your finances to make sure you were secure after you retired?
Well, I have a good retirement from the state, and my husband had a good retirement from the state, which continued after he died. I do not have Social Security because when I started teaching, teachers did not have to pay Social Security. And over the years, 3 or 4 times, they said teachers could start buying Social Security. And I was told, don't do it. So I didn't do it, and I'm glad I didn't.
That's good.
Because I get 2 good retirements from the state.
Yeah, that's very good. So you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm making it.
That's important. You could do better. Excuse me. Do you have a way in your life now to make sure you're staying healthy and physical fit? Do you get exercise or?
I go to water aerobics 3 times a week, almost every week. And other than my feet not doing well, and my knees not doing well, my back not doing well, and I can't see too good, and I can't hear too good, otherwise I'm doing fine.
Oh, the doggy kisses her.
She's very healthy. Don't let her fool you. Do you have a good set of friends and enjoy your leisure time?
Yes, very good friends.
Very good social network and.
I have friends from water aerobics that we go out regularly, about twice a month to eat, and friends from church that we go out about twice a month to eat. And this month I'm getting together with some other retired teachers from Apopka.
Going out to eat?
Going out to eat. We do a lot of eating.
Well, you look great for all the outing. Do you remember anything about the Great Depression? Anything stand out that?
Well, I was born during the Great Depression.
I don't know.
So that was in the 1930s. My father was a teacher at Mississippi State University while I was expected, and he didn't get paid anything for 6 months.
Oh, goodness.
So he quit the teaching job and went into private practice, and I was born during that time.
Wow.
He got paid eggs and milk and vegetables from the garden and
It was a barter.
meat from the animals that he tended to,
So,
and sometimes some money, I guess, because it had been hard to get along without money.
yeah. So
But,
you pretty much had to do what he had
Yeah.
to do to survive.
Yeah.
It had to be a
but
very
he
difficult
did,
time.
and then he got a job with the federal government as a veterinarian, and at that time, Banks disease was prevalent among cattle, which would kill the cattle and make them not good for meat or milk or anything. But while he was working for them, they eradicated Banks disease, so no longer a problem.
So he was influential in
Yeah, very much so.
wow. Awesome.
And sometimes it was very hard for him because the farmers didn't like him. Didn't like him.
They're afraid
condemning
they're
his
going to lose their cattle.
So the police would have to go with him.
Wow. He had a difficult job then, but he knew he had to do what he had to do, just like you said with us, raising us. Okay, let's see. What was the happiest time of your life? What would you consider was?
Well, my husband worked for the government too. He was an inspector for fruits and vegetables, and we went all over the United States, which I would not have gotten to do if he had not had that job. We went to North Dakota during the winter when there was 6 feet of snow on the ground, and we went to California 2 or 3 times, and
You had to see. Did you get to see the Grand Canyon?
we got to see the Grand Canyon. That's all we did.
That's what I've always wanted to see. That's one of my
I
dreams.
kept begging my husband to stop. Let's go to the Grand Canyon. So we went to the Grand Canyon, and we got out, and he said, "Okay, we've seen it. Let's go."
You know. He was a character too, my dad. God bless him. Okay, one more question. What would you? I don't like asking this, but what would you consider like the worst experience?
When I was a teenager, and we lived in a small town in North Mississippi, and I was in the 10th grade, and we moved to Laurel, Mississippi, which is 200 miles south of where we're living, and I thought my life was coming to an end. I was having to leave all my friends. I would not be able to make any more.
It's like, this is over at that age.
Yeah.
Well, you did, and you're doing wonderful with your life.
I made some very good friends in Laurel, too.
And
I still have.
Yeah. And actually, you have friends from all over the place that have still
I just got a
contacted you.
call from a friend in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
And that's been from how many years?
Since we moved down here.
50
You
years.
were
6.
6 years old.
Yeah, oh, we just told my age. Sorry. Anyhow, thank you so much for doing this with me.
Oh, I hope,
And,
I hope it tastes good.
I just want to tell you how much you mean to me, and you're an example.
You mean to me.
And I love you.
And I'm proud of what you're doing.
Thank
I hope
you.
you'll be very successful.
And to everyone out there, your mom knows best, so make sure you listen to her. God bless you. Those that are graduating, congrats, and have a great break, everyone. I can't even talk. Thank you very much.